We now deal with the final on one of my list, which is notice number 133, standing in the name of Senator Ludlam. Senator Ludlam.
Thanks, Mr President. It's great that we have the Attorney-General in the chamber with us. I ask the general business notice of motion number 133, standing in my name for today, relating to an order for the production of documents concerning Mr Edward Snowden, among other matters, to be taken as a formal motion.
Is there any objection to that motion being taken as formal? There being none, I call Senator Ludlam.
Deputy President, before I move that motion, I might just seek leave to make a brief statement.
Is leave granted? Leave is granted for 1 minute, Senator Ludlam.
Thank you, colleagues. Through you, Deputy President, I wonder whether the Attorney might rise to the occasion, as it were, and provide us with some information as to why he won't back up on the public record, neither here in this chamber nor in an estimates committee last week, how he is able to accuse Mr Edward Snowden, the whistleblower, of being a traitor when he's been neither charged nor convicted of any crime in the United States, when senior US administration officials have been careful to not use that phrase, when he can't prove or show any evidence whatsoever that Australians have been put in harm's way, with these similar claims that were put about publisher Julian Assange when the WikiLeaks documents were first put into the public domain. And unless Senator Brandis is about to prove me wrong, we're about to see debate in here closed down. All I was asking for was evidence to substantiate a claim which Senator Brandis was not able to substantiate in estimates last week. And I don't think it's too much to expect that if you make these extraordinary claims that you back them up.
Thank you, Senator Ludlam. Your time has expired. Senator Brandis.
Leave to make a short statement.
Is leave granted? Leave is granted for 1 minute, Senator Brandis.
Thank you, Mr Deputy President. What the notice of motion seeks is that I lay on the table evidence supporting claims that I have made that Mr Snowden's disclosures have put Australian lives at risk. Contrary to what Senator Ludlam has just said, I did provide that information to Senator Ludlam in estimates last week. Senator Ludlam asked me what work has been undertaken on the impact of it on Australia's national security of the revelations of the whistleblower Edward Snowden, in particular on whether his revelations have placed Australian lives in danger. What I'm particularly interested in is whether you can identify a single individual whose life has been placed in danger. I just wonder what particular intelligence you have to hand, to which my reply was, you have asked me if I am aware of particular cases. The answer to your question is yes, on the basis of the intelligence briefings I received. Now, Mr Deputy President, contrary to what Senator Ludlam has said, I've told him the source of my claim.
Thank you,
that is
Senator
the intelligence
Brandis.
briefings
Your time has expired.
that I received.
Is leave is not granted, Senator Brandis. I'm sorry, Senator Brandis. You don't have the call. The question is the motion moved by Senator Ludlam be agreed to. Those of that opinion say aye. Those against say no. I think the noes have it. The noes have it. That concludes the discovery of formal business.